So fast, so good, and it has to be the eco now for Liquid. They're taking here. There's the first, but will there be the trade? They're going to jump down, and still the advantage resides towards Mousesports. 4 versus 3, and up towards short they go. Flashbang to go over, and Carrigan waiting down in spawn, and we've got Chris J down towards that pit position, but he's rotating back towards the side.
With Woxi clearing T-spawn, that enables Chris J to focus his attention eventually towards this site. Stewie, Elige, and Naf. Long-range fight from Naf, and he does good damage. That'll tuck Chris J in until his teammates arrive. 2 from long. 2 from CT. Pops eventually brought down by Elige. They're chipping away at them, but Carrigan, he won't go down silently. USP connects from Chris J, just Elige. He's on for the ace. He has to clutch. They're low, and Elige, he's got 4, looking for the 5th. Woxi's got to push him. Walks straight into him. It's so close! How doesn't he connect? Woxi's got the time, and Mousesports have got the round.
That's insane. I can't believe Woxi managed to win that one. Elige, I thought had to land 1 bullet. The defuse comes in for the extra utility and 3 deagles. Naf will be the only player without armor here. They've actually got 4 helmets as well. This is an incredibly strong buy. Chris J, first one to go down. He loses out in the deagle battle. Didn't even land a shot there. Unfortunate for him, but doesn't give away a weapon at least.
Woxi is deadly on doors, but Elige too. Tiny gap. But bullets do connect onto Woxi, brought down to half. And oof, wow, shot. 1 bullet's all he needs. That was into a helmet. Does nothing with Woxi hitting shots like that. Leveling the odds with the scout. The weapon still heavily favoring Liquid, of course. Elige's Creek will be passed down to the leader, Nitro. He's just going for an investigation straight into the crosshairs of Frozen. That was
flashes.
Famas versus Krieg. They're going to flash, they're going to push. Carrigan eats it, but Frozen, he is just gobbling up Liquid right now. Nothing left. Frozen, when melted, results in Liquid.
Next round, presumably. Woxi will be happy to go down considering he's got the scout. He'll want to get a double orb out as well. For now, shouldn't be. Oh dear. A lot of damage down.
Gonna have no issues here. Carrigan just holds it down, holds the line, and the cherry on top with the pistol. 5 frags. And Rage is trying to get revenge. Give Elige a way out, just Elige though, because Tunnels and Woxi about to be tested. Smoke arrives, they're going to start pushing in. He's only got the scout. This is not the weapon for the job. What is that collateral damage? He's tagged up another one, bringing them all low. He's still not stopping. Lets the flames take him. Softens him up for Frozen, whose bullets are connecting too. Liquid scabs on their knees, but they're into B.
8 seconds, but the bomb's going to be planted comfortably unless a grenade comes in right now. Mousesports don't have that. I think they'll just have to take the save here. Liquid, with the scout shots coming in, it was looking quite dangerous. But remember, that's not even a full buy for Mousesports. In fact, the scout's still there. They'll be going into a double orb setup now as they hold on to the sniper and Chris J towards long. Carrigan protecting the long doors for him. But Liquid will be happy that Stewie 2K recovers the sniper. Elige needs to be very careful. He knows the sniper's going to be towards that pit position. Can't really challenge it. It's a very safe spot. Chris J knows it. Just making sure that he spots them first. Doesn't want to sit there with a scope and be vulnerable to a pre-fire towards that position. So yeah, they know they can't really do much of this. Their money's not exactly high rolling on the T side. You can see $0 on 3 players. Naf with $1,000, but they only use 1 player there. Round 4 goes to favorite team Liquid, and indeed he will. And at that point, they're going to still try and go towards B. Keep your eye on the bomb. This looks good for Mousesports. I think they win this.
18 seconds, bomb on Stewie's back. Molotov will make things awkward for Chris J. Nitro coming in from middle. That's the necessary frags. And just like that, they run down the clock, but still, the bomb will go down. Frozen, good catch. Woxi too. But I'm not sure if they're willing to try and battle into that site. Looks like they will go and rinse, repeat, save and pit.
Yeah, you're right there. It was looking so good. It's the Molotov that saves the day there. If that was not present, had they run out of utility, there's every chance that the Chris J AWP finds multiple frags, but it was everything. Just they came for the window as well. It's going to be Nitro and Twist finding the opening kills. Elige to follow things up. 3 players to survive. They bring the scoreline into 3-2 as they whittle away at that money. But Woxi on the AWP, if he saves that, there's every chance, even if he just has USPs around him, he can carry in the next round. It's such a dangerous weapon on DUST2. I don't think he challenges towards T-spawn or anything like that, but could go towards lower B, challenge long doors, see if they go for that spawn. But it will be Woxi to hold on to the weapon. Shot a couple of weapons for his teammates. There is a distinct lack of utility. Elige trying to spam with the Krieg. I've actually seen plenty of kills this year come via that approach. Good shot from Woxi, like I said, deadly with the AWP, pushes off and finds a key scalp in the form of Elige.
Elige didn't let him go freely, though. Brings him down to 12. Rob's about to be tested in a very big way. One flash, and looking for the frag. He only tags them up. Oh, Liquid, they're heading towards B, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So that's a great call from Nitro, I have to say. So as soon as they realize that Woxi's towards short, Elige's called, he's done damage, they can really focus towards the B bomb site. It's almost impossible for them to have that double AWP set up if they want to get everyone equipped with weaponry, and they manage to trade out efficiently. CT still considering this one, but it'll be such a difficult round. That smoke from the CTs allows them to actually get a little bit closer, perhaps. Flashbang's going over. They have no utility now. Anyone from tunnels? No, they'll all come through the doors here. Now Fly to be taken down first. Great shot. This is looking fantastic. He's up to Twist now to line them up. Can he find both of them? Certainly not. They've made this round work on a round that didn't seem possible. Great entries from Liquid there, but the retake was just stellar. As Mousesports recover, it's going to be the
He's going to try and force them off, but Karrigan tucked in on that box. We've seen so many big plays from that box. Woxi will draw their fire initially.
Looks good for Woxi, but he goes away at the wrong time potentially, but still Karrigan baited in. This is so commonly overlooked, and once again it will be. Should be a trade. Oh my goodness, Karrigan. He's going massive with 3. How has he managed to pull that one off? Elige has dropped as well. Woxi surely able to get at least one of these players. It's Nitro to try and cross over towards the side. Stewie with the AWP. He does miss. A slight chance for Liquid here. 30 seconds remaining. Got to get the plant through, but Frozen drops a nice incendiary. He's definitely got Stewie 2K here. Woxi looking to finish things off. Nitro, he's won these sort of rounds before. Gives himself an opening. 3 kills to find, but 1 towards short. Surely he won't be able to take down Chris J. It was close, but not delivered. And that's going to be
a rather dire situation. In the smoke himself, flashing himself and going aggressive. They charge towards B. Chris J, he's left alone. He's gone. And just stopping that bomb from getting planted is Rops, but he's not going to be ready for Nafly. Look at this. Checked by Frozen, but that didn't stop him connecting with the P250, though. Liquid coming into this one with pistols, Kevlar. They've got themselves a bomb down rifle picked up. It's the AWP for Elige. He can hold the mid doors quite comfortably. And yes, caught with a Molotov in his hands. Going to get flushed out. Frozen's doing everything he can to save Mousesports. His teammate Woxi going to push alongside him. Nitro trying to use the smoke as best he can, and he does it perfectly. Woxi left in the 1v2. Damage done, and Liquid, they win the round with nothing.
Yeah, they needed that one. Liquid were dropping off here. Mouse is everything. They have no information about this, but the timing eludes Karrigan. 5 on 3. One of the AWPs removed now.
Up long they go. Chris J has got the AWP. He's used this so many times. Their map choice, his weapon of choice, and the first frag, bomb loose. Looking for a second towards the car, but up on the box is Nitro. Good connection, actually. That was from further back, supporting Naf from the car position.
They're saving.
Yeah, he manages to get Woxi's AWP as well, so that's something. But Liquid, the desk made a great point that Mirage game, if that was a year ago, Liquid would have lost. You know,
yeah.
the choke.
I wanted to say that earlier.
Just don't exist anymore.
No, it doesn't at all, and that's why I didn't want to even bring it up. Yeah. But yeah, that's absolutely true. That we've seen it so many times. They get to the big tournaments, they look like the favourites, and they run away with the first half. It looks like it's done, and then they just can't close out the games. But their mental fortitude is much stronger these days, that's for sure. Oh, Stewie might be able to take one down. This is a cheeky little spot. Does get tagged up and Frozen to finish things off there. They can upgrade that for Mass to an AK now. So certainly worth a peek there from Stewie. If he does take down the AWP, that's really significant. But unfortunately for him, gives up the Krieg, and it will be
Elige was spotting it, but he fell off just before.
Yeah, there's a chance he can do something with this. He might catch twists. There it is. Lovely shot as well. Frozen's really starting to wake up here.
Couldn't think of a better moment. 10 rounds into the second map of the elimination series. Loser goes home.
Boost required.
They're getting info. I mean, Karrigan, he's only got these USP, so he's taking some risks, and he's just straight through T-spawn.
Well, he's confirmed that long, essentially, at this point. He can look from T-spawn. The middle is clear. They've got 4 players in towards long. Everyone is aware of it. They've trapped him in now. Karrigan, sure, he's only got the USP, but he can sit car. He can just make sure they can't leave this position. Still a lot of work to do with 3 pistols here. But Liquid, they need to have their wits about them. Woxi, so good right now. Can he find the most important shots?
Decided not to take the fight on long. He wanted to take it when they get to ramp, keep them pincered in, and with Frozen fragging as well. Just 2 remain. Naf and Stewie. Mousesports, with just 2 rifles they brought into this, have managed to rock the boat.
So 40 seconds remain. That's fantastic. It's Frozen pushing middle. So confident, so assertive. Gets that first frag on Twist. Managed to find the second as well. Voxi still in play, and it's a 4-2 advantage for Mousesports. Chris J rotates over, only got the USP.
Well, that worries me.
He is a smart player, though. He knows what he has to do to get one frag out of this. What's his position going to be? Sitting tight in the corner. He knows it's B now. You heard him call it. Will they check this spot?
Yeah, jump up. Double peek. He gets the frag. Henry called it. Chris J did it. Stewie low. No time, and not even going to be allowed to get that bomb down. Pushed in from all the different angles. Just hoping to take one more.
Maximum efficiency as he goes through. He's going to go for the initial pick here. It's Chris J to challenge with the AWP as well. Who hits the shot? Chris J continues strong form of the previous round. He found the most important kill of them all with that USP. And now takes down Nitro to kick things off. As Stewie trying to reply, realizes it might not be possible. They'll take their efforts elsewhere. Twist with just a pistol and lower B, and CTs aren't slowing down. They want to apply pressure once again.
For the shot towards lower tunnels, it's info at least. Twist lucky to be alive, ready to take the fight, and ooh, bullets from Frozen connecting in a rather big way. Smoke arrives just as Elise just throws out his molly. They can't really profit from it unless they push, and they try it. Stewie, close quarters, catches Carrigan with the AWP. They look to push on this one. Chris J's AWP finds his second frag of the round, and just too far for Frozen to tap away just yet. Repositions, finds the head. Stewie's gone. Naf, not long for this world as well, and so Mousesports.
But he can certainly have a educated guess as to where they might be.
They're on the site already.
Yeah, bomb will be planted here. There is a chance they win this, but it's unlikely.
His back's still turned. What on earth is that?
No.
Oh, it's the gap. And they've just exploited it. They just charge straight in. The Glock train.
Oh, no kill there as well.
Pulls into A.
They won't be able to recover it, but still, this is a high-pressure situation now. They have no idea where anyone is. Is it all 5 players? Is anyone middle?
They've just got to stay calm. Communicate and clear. Flash comes in, trying to find the close fight, and Frozen, he's presented with so many targets. He handles it so brilliantly. Triple kill. Perfect flash comes in.
Frozen, though, so confident. Challenging top of middle with the Krieg. Flashbang goes over. Fancies a second bite of the cherry here. The smoke will be delivered towards middle. Still trying to find that first kill.
If I'm Liquid, I'm desperate to get that Krieg out of CT Frozen's hands. Elige delivers it. He's on 17 frags at the moment. That's his 6th death, courtesy of Elige. A big scalp to take for them into round 13. Liquid, this does seem to be rather standard, leaving Nafly responsible for any long aggression.
Yeah, but look who's pushing it, Carrigan. He gets control of the long doors, and Nafly's going to take him. It's okay. Carrigan was just trying to get intel, work out they're going towards B. They didn't really have much to work with there. Now a 5 versus 3, but Rops and Voxi, both with AWPs. Round's not done yet.
It's entirely dependent on how well they can lock down this AWP, or if Woxi gets this timing right. Flashes, almost across, touches a glimpse. Chris J, he's greeted by Twist. Up close and personal. Woxi's burning, flank from Naf, perfect. Chris J, that is a tap and a half. The head's Elysian falls back. He wants to make sure they can go for the best team effort they have. Rop's not quite on the scene just yet. He's going to be working on it. AWP, he wants to almost stay scoped in. Make the calls, he's hearing steps. A nade on Chris J, flashes from Rops. He could perhaps flash for some form of a push. Nav tucked in on the cart. Such a hard spot to push off.
Oh,
yeah. All he has to do is just release that crouch key. Finds it. And they find the round. Important one for Liquid, and 3 from Naf. You heard from Sean, he really saved on Mirage. And does the same here in round 13 on DUST2.
Well, Stewie 2K, Nafly will survive. It's Naf with 3 kills in total. Molotov will remain. Rops will certainly get back into this one now. Looking for damage at the start of the round. He might get a challenge here, but looks at things, and it's actually Rops that goes down first. Voxi will have to fight a little bit harder towards B now. First kill towards short. It's going to be Nitro taking down Frozen. That's really big. They might just want to consider saving at this point. Wow, Chris J pushing middle, 5 on 2.
Wow, indeed. 1 minute 35. 2 members of Mouse remain. Look to change things was Carrigan, but that's all the signals that Woxi needs to try and keep hold of his AWP. I don't think he can. Elige from B, that's enough. Just count it down, I reckon. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, seen this kill. Should be fine still. Oh, Voxi's in this, isn't he? Oh, almost.
You have to have some mad reaction times. Leaping, no less, had to adjust, did so. Did it perfectly, tucking into blue
Oh,
bin, but Carrigan,
not
this
again.
is where he did the ridiculous play before, just the first. But that's kind of all you could count on. I mean, he only had the deagle. His teammates equally as well equipped, if not better. Getting the early man advantage, taking twists out of the round. Last round of play in the first half of our second map.
Well, what's the final play here in the final round of this first half? You're just joining us. This is a 2-2 game. Final play of this stage for both these teams. One will be going home, one through to the Mercedes-Benz Arena. Right now, Liquid have one map to their name. Mirage is their pick. Mouse Sports chose DUST2. Exciting map on paper, and it's certainly delivering. Mouse Sports have looked fantastic here, but might start to shrink at this point. Elige lets one by. Wants to go for multiple frags here. They have no idea he's encroaching on their position.
The Terminator with this Krieg. Swinging in towards short. Woxi's head presents itself, but not quite going to connect.
Lovely.
It's actually Nitro instead. The round was over, the half as close as it could be. 8-7, unless Chris J is gifted an opportunity. Now
Shut long doors, and no one's watching the flank right now.
Oh, this is something.
Will they be aware of this? They don't seem to be. No one's watching it.
They're going to make the call. They're going to hear the sound cues. The rotates coming in. This is going to be quite the deathmatch game. Carrigan caught out, but he's not dead. Elige fluffs his lines. Still does frag. Frozen in return with the Superman buy. If he can take the head off, it's just going to be an easy day in the office for Liquid here on the pistol.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. It was the full commitment.
Just catching a couple towards middle. Elige. Stewie2K just establishing a crossfire. Should be everything, but that's actually the M4 gone. And Elige knocked down as well. They only invested $300, but that $300 is the best investment they've made.
Absolutely true. He's actually made money from this P250. $300 a kill, so 600 now. And now he does not have the bomb, but he might be able to steal another one away. Biding his time, making his way towards the H side. No one there. But at least being a nuisance, might be able to bait out a bit more utility. Every grenade thrown is still money drained, one way or another. So he'll happily sit here and see if anyone makes a mistake. I'm almost certain of it. They can all sit there and discuss their options to next round. This is a timeout of sorts, I suppose. They can chat about what will be going on, but certainly think about it. Spots one. Knows he doesn't really have much of a chance here as the rifle from Nitro is recovered. Oh, he gets a ding on Nitro there. That range. Oh, he's actually making this a little bit interesting. Takes Naf down to half HP as well. Finally taken down, but certainly made them uncomfortable.
Sports, they want to go fast here. Ropsy's burning to a crisp, down to 20 just to catch him by surprise, and it's worked. It cost them some health, but it could cost Liquid the round.
I know Carrigan's towards middle. If they get this kill, they'll likely go for it, but no, it is going to be Carrigan holding strong with the Krieg. He does significant damage towards Nitro as well. Probably not worth going for it now. He's down to 5 points of health. Can they recover the rifle? I don't think they can.
That was a lovely call.
Robsy's going to mow them down here.
Gets the info, as do Liquid.
Oh, yeah, they spotted him.
Flash tells him that they're expecting company. Folded all the napkins and tidied away all their belongings.
Good stuff. Nitro will at least be able to potentially recover another rifle here. Got an MP9 and a scout in their setup right now. They are actually safe towards T-spawn. They want to confirm it, get that Krieg, and then get the hell out. Probably go towards long at this stage. AK found. So not the Krieg, but still very valuable pickup. All things considered, the bomb will go off, and we mouse towards to pick up the round there. Carrigan.
Fast use of all of his nades. Carrigan, presence everywhere. He wants to make it look intimidating, keep the CTs looking towards him on short, because they're coming towards B. Nitro, oh, and they're knocking him out. It's a massacre. 3 from Team Liquid. Twist doubles up from behind.
That's massive. Usually that sort of round will lead you to a trade, but you can see the smoke there deployed at the perfect time. I actually think it hits a Mouseball player, lands in between them, and at that stage, it will be Nitro. Stewie just sending 30 bullets of death in their general direction. It's such a tight choke point. It's continued to spray. You got to do damage. Just the one, in fact. Towards top and middle. Doesn't do any damage. That does, though. Nice work from Naf.
No worries. They will start to charge straight towards short. One a little late was Rops with the scout, and oh no, Chris J went to pick it up. Chris?
Guess it doesn't matter either way, to be honest. Oh, that does, though. What a shot. Woxi so deadly with that scout.
It really is. It took the first two to fall for it to fall into his hands, but clearly the man for the job. Him and Frozen, a P250 and a scout between them. Tight line held by Naf. It should be unwinnable. Great connection. That's Woxi. And now all on Frozen.
Yeah, Naf needs to be careful here. Needs a bit of backup. Even if he gets taken down, they'll recover the orb, but they need to keep the money strong here.
Yeah.
So Frozen, now with the scout, he's got a chance to get the headshot before he closed it out. Double orb set up and a kill on towards Nitro. Was he just crossing that? I think he was. He didn't have an orb, so he was on his way towards B. Are they going to try and push through the mid doors on this one? Frozen needs to be careful. You can see him thinking about it. Oh my goodness, he's taken Twist down to 7 HP.
He saw that smoke arrive and he realized that that would be the moment Team Liquid decided they could try in the cross. His bullets make things difficult though, as did Woxi early on. I think they're going to try and take this, you know. Liji's the flash and should be gone. What on earth? Karrigan took his time, didn't matter. The flash was so good. And a double AWP setup, one on each side of the map. I mean, this is a weird round. Let's see what Stewie and Naf can do about that.
Still winnable. That needs a scope out though, not ready for it. And that's going to be it. Stewie will just have to save. A very clean round, if not a weird one for sure. They go fast towards the mid doors and Elise cops a flash to the face. His teammate was baiting him in. He goes for the blind spray thinking he'd been detected. They weren't actually looking at him. As soon as he fires the bullets, they will capitalize. Plant towards the A side and Stewie2K just trying to stay alive here, but they're not going to let him, that's for sure. How much damage can he do though? Not much, just the one kill. And they'll recover that AWP. See if they grab a bit more nimble than the M4. Frozen has been so good at finding opening frags. Surely the flashbang comes in first though. Twist seems ready. Who finds the first kill? It looks like it'll be an equal trade for now. Naf will be smoked off. 4 and 4 certainly favors the Mouse Sports side. Elise has been spotted, you heard him. They know he's there, it's going to be a guaranteed kill. Nice work from Karrigan.
They have the numbers. And Liquid looking to accommodate, work with the resources that they've been left with.
Bombs in towards upper B right now. Robs will be there with Woxi. They've got the AWP in position. Who is waiting for them? It's going to be Stewie2K. He's got his work cut out for him. He has no grenades. An M4 at the back. And if they go for a contact play, likely going to send Robs in with the Creek first. He needs multiple kills here. One will not do. And he's got himself out of that prime position. He's in a lot of trouble.
Does evade the flash long enough. The nades, however, are going to do some damage. Brings him down to 57. Robs pushing, catches him. And just like that, we find the equalizer. Mouse Sports keeping things close. This series has delivered. Mirage overtime. DUST2 back and forth, an 8-7 half. Now heading towards the half of the halfway through the second half. There we go. Words can get confusing, but Mouse Sports keeping things level.
Full hold on to the M4, that's for sure. Fantastic work from Mouse Sports there. Really did eradicate any risk towards our B bomb site. Stewie had any sort of utility, even a flash, he might have stood a chance, but had no information. Tries to reposition, caught off guard. Now Sports just completely destroying with the HEs towards the back of the side. Nothing he could do. And at this point, their money's in a dangerous position. Now Sports tying things up 11 to 11. Holding on to their weaponry at the back of the B bomb side there. And now at this stage, this is where Liquid will be presented with pretty much a full eco. That's all they can do. They say confusion. They're not 100% sure that call is clear now as they push towards shore. Woxi will be waiting for them. Karrigan as well. Looks like they're fine, but this could be a trade on the agenda, but looks like they're going to hold it. Absolutely no problem there. Now flying twists. And for P250, round's going to be Mouse Sports, and they'll take a lead 12 to 11.
Wow. You saw the process of elimination that Mouse Sports underwent over quite a short time span. Didn't see the smoke on the cross, didn't see anyone cross initially. The smoke was late. They then pushed long, realized no one long, and Karrigan returns to watch that mid push to support Woxi at T-spawn. Lovely.
This point is just a formality. Shouldn't be anything else to say about this round. Naf will be looking to hold on to the M4 if possible. Twist can have a little exploration, see what's available to him, but no one's really been tagged up. They have no grenades, and ideally just want to save the M4. So you can see Mouse Sports don't want to give anything away here. Molotov smokes down towards spawn. I respect it.
I love it.
You've got to make sure that if you give Team Liquid an inch, they'll take a mile. So Use everything you've got.
Yeah, this is both respect for Team Liquid, but also just being conscious of how important every round is. A step closer to being in the Counter-Strike history books.
Yeah, this will be second map in favor of Mousesports. Inferno to the side.
Oh, of course it's Inferno.
Yeah, it always is.
Oh, wouldn't be upset if I saw it, but I'm sure Team Liquid would.
So Naf will hold on to the M4 here. Frozen joins his teammates towards the long doors. Very successful round. Didn't really have to break a sweat at all. Waiting for the mid push. Carrigan will take down 2, adding to his massive tally. Up to 23 frags now as Twist looks to investigate towards the T-spawn position. He's taken so much time to get here. He's been silent the entire way.
They're trying to do the boost we saw from Renegades, and again, foiled by the CT hold. Carrigan catches Twist. Is he ready for another? Nav catches a glimpse of him. Liege's aggression. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's more like it. A confident start here for Liquid now. They've got a 4-on-2 advantage. Chris J trying to pick up the pieces. He'll come in. Oh, that's fantastic. Completely destroys Liege there on this side. He gives them some footing into this round. Bomb down towards top and middle. Frozen and Chris J remain. The skill on the server right now is just unbelievable.
Stewie pushing tunnels. That's going to be information, process of elimination. Chris J and Frozen starting together. I don't know if their paths will cross with Stewie. I think the timing's going to be a little tight. No information. Chris J is going to start giving them some. Molotov towards CT to stop anyone exiting, and it's going to be the perfect place to put it.
Molotov down as well. This is getting interesting. Good grenade, and they won't expect the short push. If there's Stewie 2K, doesn't just push smokes, he'll 5. We're going to see the whole game played out by the looks of things. Frozen towards long. Takes minimal damage from the grenade. Carrigan with decent short control by virtue of that Xbox smoke. Twist trying to lock them in, and that's a great grenade. Does a ton of damage towards Chris and Frozen, but they make their way out.
Game flashed off, but I think they're going to clear just as the fight's given to him. Naf is there to stop Chris on the hunt. Big early frag from Nafly. He can keep Twist safe. Twist doesn't even have to move a muscle. Look at that Molotov. Another one thrown in. Trying to force him up the ramp. Make the fight more favorable. Naf still supporting them. The smoke's not there. Now it is. And traded. Liege connecting onto one. Naf turning his attention, but that's Woxi. That must have been through the smoke, through the car.
It must have been. He thought he was safe there. You could see it. Now all the pressure on Liege. He knows Carrigan's coming, but he's hit every shot so far. Carrigan finally silenced. He got a crossover with a pretty lackluster smoke they found. At least Woxi towards the ramp now. That kills absolutely everything. It's the bomb down towards the car. Liege just needs to stay alive at this point. Doesn't have to challenge too much, but Woxi, he's just relentless. 1 versus 1. Does he find Stewie here? He can recover the bomb. He knows he's got a plan.
Stewie aggresses, and Woxi, when it matters, finds the 13.
Just default pistols, a couple of CZs and Deagles, that's it. Stewie 2K doesn't invest anything. Naf with just $300 into the round. Now drop a smoke towards B. Maybe push through. Nitro the CZ.
Look at Liege, back turned Carrigan is executed. The trade comes in from Chris J, but Naf looking to take a leaf out of his teammate's book with some aggression, and it nearly was rewarded. Look at Chris's health.
Yeah, he had to get both the kills then.
Saving the day almost.
Yeah. 3 players towards upper B. Chris J resides in T-spawn. Now Molotov out Nitro's position, but the flames don't touch him.
Oh, this could be a real problem.
Oh, he knows there's something here.
Something fishy afoot.
They're not going to check this, that's for sure. He might be able to get 2 kills out of this.
He's going to let them go, right? Surely. Flash to delay. They're going to consider this completely clear. All the backs going to present themselves. He waits just a moment. It's only going to be 1. Frozen quick to react. Stewie finished off what Nitro started. Now Twist has to finish this round. He can't. Woxi closes out 2 rounds in a row. Mousesports this time towards the left side corner. Charging towards B. Nitro and Stewie. Stewie's already caught 1. Frozen shuts him down. It's all on Stewie to defend B. Coming from every angle. He's can't adjust in time. Rop shuts him down. Now the bomb can go in. Woxi's a little late, admittedly, but so are Liquid.
Oh, yeah, that's the bomb as well. So they don't necessarily have to save here. There's a quick plant, sure. They don't have a kit, remember, but still so much work to do. The fake plant from Rob's trying to bait them in. If anything, that's actually allowed them to get closer. This is the full commitment now. Liege, there's a spam available there, doesn't go for it. Do they want to challenge or play for overtime here? One flashbang remaining, it goes over. This is the commitment now. Rob spots it, turns away, Frozen with the first frag, and it looks like Elige will be going down with him. 2 versus 1, but it's Twist. He spots Robs, takes down the first. Voxic with the AWP towards tunnels. There's certainly time. He'll have to jump over. Who blinks first? It's Twist that makes it work. He keeps Liquid in the game. Elige's position is an interesting one. Commonly overlooked, but you do need the smoke down. That's when it's really viable. He sees that go down and at this point falls back. So decent control away from Outswords. Took their 3 players out towards long. If you want to take that, going to have to smoke the corner, flash over together. Everyone knows Twist anchors towards a pit. Doesn't mean you can take him down. He's so fantastic in that spot. Nafzorb will reside on the A ramp. Elige Goose as we get under a minute here. 3 players heading towards long.
Just the first smoke. Molotov on towards the site as well. Twist, he's going to be trying to lock out the long presence, and there's a lot. The bomb's coming from long as well. Twist, what can you do? Just the flash. He has a flash from his teammates, but he's caught by Chris. Stewie and Naf, all too aware of what they have to do. Just the FAMAS as Robster goes down. A big connection. Woxic, he can't let this one slip away. Frozen's got no health, but he still found a frag onto Naf. A Nitro shotgun. You pointed it out, Henry. You said it's far from ideal. Well, this is far from ideal. 20 seconds with an auto shotgun in a 1 versus 2. Woxic's hesitating, though. He doesn't know where Nitro is. He doesn't know the situation. They throw the bomb instead. Frozen, he'll have the low HP. We could see a shotgun snipe onto Slovakian player.
Has to use a USB here. Finds a creep. Can he get the first kill? It's a low HP player. It's Frozen just down to 4. Woxic with the FAMAS. Drops down. Nitro can do this. He's had so many clutches in his career. This one would be monumental.
Takes the fight. Finds Woxic, and Frozen's only got 4 HP. Nitro for the 1v2. It can't be real. Frozen has to hit the shot! And of course he does!
Get into it. Elige pushing off towards short. Needs the initial kill here. Oh, the flashbang's decent. He finds it. Needs to be very careful of those flames next to him. 13 HP. Can't recover the weapon, but it's a start.
A huge start. The Eagle and a flashbang, potent mix. They catch out Frozen, who has been their hardest hitter. Chopping off the head of the snake, or the head of the mouse.
Oh, it's so intense now. Mousesport's going to be feeling the pressure. They head towards short. There is 1 player on A right now. That's Elige with 13 points of health and just a pistol. He makes this work. He is just unbelievably good. They should be flashing him off, even nading the A ramp. If anything goes near him, he will be removed. They actually don't have any HE, so it's been the Molotov of anything.
Mousesports can overthink rounds like this. We've seen it before.
Look at the positioning. There could be a chance here.
Oh, Rops gets such valuable information, cognizant that the push is coming in for long. But Liquid, they're filling up the feed. Elige, he's got another one with low HP in the Desert Eagle. Chris J soon to fall as well. He can't quite find it, does so. And the round is over. If anyone could do it, Liquid.
How will they stay in that one? With 5 players surviving, I cannot tell you. But it all comes down to this moment. Mousesports trying to fend off overtime here. They'll go towards B. Considered the weaker part of the map here for Team Liquid. Sometimes overwhelmed. Flashbang's coming in, but Stewie in position. He's doing a boatload of damage. Does get the first. They haven't got the range to take him down here. And it's the first 2 kills for Liquid. Looks like we might be done here. We're going towards overtime. Voxic and Chris J with just Desert Eagles, a Molotov and a flashbang. Nothing else. That's going to take the wind out of their sails, Alex. It looked like they were destined to take this map.
Wow. Another overtime. Mirage was the same. It was Mousesports who pulled into overtime with a late game comeback, and it's Liquid to do it here.
Well, there still is a chance for Liquid. A 5-on-2 Desert Eagle, sure. But Chris J and Voxic, 2 incredibly passionately skilled players. And there was an opportunity there. The Molotov will make things a little bit complicated if a Twist hits the all-important shot. He will go down, but the hard work has been done. We're going to overtime here. Mousesports couldn't close it out against the auto shotguns, the pistols, the SMGs, and it's all going to be reset. They will stay on
numbers, and he kind of wish he would, because it's 4 long, and Twists, he is going to be able to survive for a moment. Support coming in the form of flashbangs. Nitro's flash enables Twist to re-peek, and it's a massacre. 3 quick frags from Team Liquid on long. Naf catching short, and the round's over at the 90-second mark. What on earth? Woxic shaking his head. Desperate to try and contribute. He can't even get the frag tag.
So you can't see anyone cross over at all. Will Robs hit this one? He'll take some damage in the flames and be flashed off as well. He's going to take almost his entire health down to 26. Chris J with nothing, as it will be Nafai to push towards shore, find the opening frag, and now it's panic setting in for Mousesports. What's the call next?
Naf's going to go hunting. Gets the info on Carrigan. Did get brought down to 50, but Naf, when the pressure is on, he does seem to have a new lease of life. Freedom.
No
Carrigan,
way,
he was full blind, and he's managed to equalize.
That's insane. Game leader steps up when it matters most. 4-on-4. And Robs has got a kill here. Twist pushes through. And now the A bomb site seems to be the last target here. Naf flashed off. Robs trying to bait him out. Realizes there's a chance he could be there. If he gets his kill, they still have a chance. Spots him first, takes him down. 3-on-3, flashbang delivered.
He played that so well.
Can he get another?
The flashes are good. He's going to get hunted. Carrigan shuts him down. Stewie and Nitro, though, that gave them some time to close the gap. Stewie certainly did. Are they ready for elevator? Carrigan's back's turned on long. He's making no secret of his presence now. They can hear him on site. Molotov to flush them out. Knows there's going to be a potential threat on long. This should be impossible. Woxi makes it look even more so. Catching one, misses the shot on towards Stewie. 1 versus 3. They're all over the place. And Mouse Sports, you said it was a must-win. They do it. Naf, getting a little too inquisitive. He has to take a break for just a second to pull out the smoke. And that's when Naf strikes. Carrigan, though, constantly equalizing, putting on the pressure. Elige, he's so damn tagged up on B. Chris J does find another way in, finishes off what Carrigan started, and now Stewie in a bit of a tight spot with this AWP. Rops arrives in tunnels just in the nick of time. Rosen in the swing position. He can do a lot from this, but just...
That's sick.
As he turns around, Twist arrives on the doors. Don't forget the damage Woxi did earlier. Could play a big role in this remaining 2v2.
You saw Twist has made so many footsteps towards CT spawn, and just as the aggro is taken away from that spot, that's when the mid player comes out. That's wild. Orb towards the corner here. They're going to overlook the position. It is going to be 2-1 for Mouse Sports. A clean finish towards the end. They will have the lead.
He has the option to tuck in. If he gets flashed off, he holds the line. He wants to click and find Nitro. Full white. It doesn't stop him. Rops, however, does slow down Liquid just a little bit. He has the support of Frozen, but it's on him. Throws out the flash. Frozen evades it, and just in time, he returns his gaze and finds 2. Liquid falling apart. What a flick from Stewie. He's trying to find a second. It wasn't far off either. Now going aggressive, trying to level the odds with some flamboyance, but Mouse Sports and Frozen in particular find 3. Just Twists trying to bait out the shot. He does that wonderfully, and a great shot onto Woxi, but that means nothing in the grand scheme.
And it will not connect for Stewie. Now will make his way out towards long. Smoke down the corner, allows him to gain access towards a pit. Foxy's got him though, no problem at all. Nice positioning, great awareness, and an early advantage, but it's gifted right back through the smoke. Twist will find it.
These players have got such a good feel for where they need to put their bullets, even when their vision's obscured. Every second that passes, pressure mounting for both of these teams. Smokes are starting to arrive. And in response, we may see a push. For now, not the case. Instead, it is a bit of an awkward crossfire. Rops pushing through now, gets the first. Carrigan onto the second as well. That makes things real difficult. Just Elige and Stewie to keep Liquid in DUST2.
Got the bomb. Elige is on the other side of the map. Stewie needs to try and get out of here. So Elige has full positional control. He can hold towards CT spawn. It'll be interesting to see what angle he holds to make sure they can guarantee success here. But pushing off towards shore, this is a great call. Excuse me, voice getting hoarse. We'll see Carrigan pushing off here. He knows he has to try and transition. He actually might be Stewie here. Does he know? Looks like he didn't go for it. I think he actually had the kill there.
Still not confirmed. It's about to be, though, as that smoke plumes on the B doors.
Got 1 incendiary. That's it.
Where does he plant?
Has to be defensive. He can't risk him running through the doors here.
Does it safe? But like that, Carrigan pushes in a 1v1. It's all onto Frozen. He's been the hero for Mouse, and he can take him to a 3rd map right here, right now. Has the kit. Has a good thought about where he is. He just has to find the frag, but Elige says no. A triple from the star player.
Smoke to bloom Nitro. Oh, that's well played by Chris. He can defend himself against the Molotov at least now.
Flash is coming in. Rops in the corner. Twist. They're both blind. What on earth? Twist finally wakes up, as does Chris J. Connects. He's still living. Only just. The flash goes high. Into the site they go. Naf's the only one deep, though. Elige still by tunnel. Stewie, in the meantime, catches Woxi down to Carrigan. It's looking like overtime. Where's the bomb?
Carrigan can win this.
5
he can
seconds.
do it.
I don't know if they have the time. He just has to survive. They have to push him from behind. They do. It goes to another overtime with 2 seconds on the clock.
Stewie 2K out towards our blue box. It's been such an interesting area of the map here, but Carrigan will strike first. Continues that strong form once again. The silenced M4. This continues to inflict damage. This time Elige taken down through the smoke. Now Chris J trying to reclaim territory here. He knows there's potentially another player. Stewie2K remains strong. Nails the shot. Carrigan removed. Can he find the second? Flashbang goes over. Is it enough? It looks like it. That is phenomenal. Stewie2K not slowing down at this point. Flashbang goes in. He wants to keep applying the pressure here. Molotov towards Sport. Look how nimble he is. He's trying to take down absolutely everyone. He does take damage. Can he find Woxi? He absolutely can.
What on earth? He's doing all the nades, all the frags, and finds Liquid into the 19th. Unbelievable scenes. Throws the smoke, the flash, the molly, gets the frags. He's not going to find his fourth. Robs his taps, make sure of that. No kit, though. And 3 players to find. Just going to see what he can find for now towards short. Liquid's Molotovs and smokes, that's enough to deter him. We can hear Stewie on the microphone, making sure that Mouse Sports...
That might be the play of the map so far.
Yeah.
Just in the context of where we're at right now, the mind games, the banter that's being exchanged. He gets 3 kills, and he just makes them look absolutely shocked on the A side. They weren't expecting the orb just to run up there and just go toe-to-toe. Robs will get a couple of consolation.
That's a ridiculous play. This is in
what's happened here?
Oh, okay, into the round. And
Okay,
it looks like just a quick exchange between middle. Woxi caught Elige before being traded by NAF. Apologize for missing that one, but we'll still see this second round of our second overtime on our second map. Continue. Stewie. Bit of a slower approach. I think anything he did this round would be a slower approach.
I absolutely agree.
He's going to try and find that frag, though. He's going to have, I imagine, the Molotov first, clear out the close corner. Flash to deter, smoke to lock out, and separate. Twist is actually ahead of it, though. I'm not sure Carrigan's ready for this. Oh, the positioning from Twist, the trigger discipline from Twist. He could find 2. Oh, slow to find the first, actually, but Frozen springs to life.
Yeah, we gutted with that. If he gets a quick kill, the chance that Frozen wasn't ready for it, but now he's ready and waiting. The turret position towards the A side. He almost nailed that shot. Down to 9 HP. He takes 1 down with him. It could be enough, but there it is. The execution from NAF. The bomb to be planted towards long here. 2 players remain, Chris J and Robs. Chris J with no money at all. Same story for Woxi. Fires off a shot they've got to save, Alex. Don't say that too often in overtime, but this will be 2-0. They'll be buying up a lot of AWPs. And this is going to go right down to the wire. They have to save these weapons. And it'll be 2-0 for Licky, looking for the 3-0 of a great chance of getting it.
The score in the T side of Mouse in that first overtime, they had 2-1. Liquid get the 2 straight off the bat, though. Have a chance at that 3-0. Precisely. Glancing at the scoreboard. Many finding 30 as we head into our second overtime, understandably so. Stewie, Elige.
This is why the players are playing here. Getting towards those playoff stage. We're not even to the final stage of the tournament yet, and this is one of the most intense games you'll ever see in esports. Carrigan to defend long once again. Flashbangs delivered, and he has to find multiple kills here, but anything but's happening at this point. It's so close. Can he get anything? He manages to get 1. Surely that's it. The USB coming out is so frantic. Who's going to come out on top? It's down to Frozen. The long-range shot not connecting, and now they need to recover the situation. Scrambling towards the A side. Frozen's been tagged up. Man advantage for Liquid. Slight chance to recover here. Stewie2K, AWP towards that pit position. They have to reclaim territory here on the CT side. They're going in towards short. They've left B completely open. Team Liquid don't have to commit. There's still 1 minute 10 on the clock here. They have a couple of smokes, flashbangs, and Molotovs. Chris J with the orb. If he could deliver now, that would be amazing. He hasn't had the loudest game, 16 kills, 27 deaths, but he's in a prime spot now.
Nothing connecting on the cross, but Chris J does. He's in Gandalf, and it does really have to be magical. That's a good tag. Nitro brought down to 8. The Molotov from Rops didn't land, though, but theirs works perfectly. Liquid find Chris J with the flames on the floor. Frozen does go aggressive, though, in the perfect timing. Bomb goes in, but Nitro's oh so low. If he presents an opportunity, Frozen will seize it, but Rop's gone. It's all down to Frozen. He's saved Mouse before, and now he's gone for the 1v2 to keep him in it. He's so damn low. Nitro, though, 1 bullet with that AK would be enough. Frozen to save Mouse, and he's done it. They will not let this one. Had he not moved as smoothly, Elige could have caught him, but he's not over yet, and Twists. Only the 1. NAF there for the trade. Liquid so willing to take the fight to mousesports here on the CT side. Very spread on all parts of the map. mousesports, they may not have the numbers, but perhaps the element of surprise. Rops on long. And there's they task to take this. He has a real shot to completely turn the tide of battle. Taps away the first. A second presents itself. It's Naf and he's done it. mousesports, I think A is theirs. It is. Stewie and Nitro, they're locked out towards CT. Certainly now the flame arrives from Woxi. mousesports looking to equalize these two teams.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
We're looking for 22 as the magic number now. 3 on 2, still possible for Stewie and Nitro to do something with this. So the smoke disallows them entry for now. Good damage done. Grenade in return. Orb. Will hit the first shot. Stewie goes down. Surely Nitro will be locked out of position here. He has no grenades remaining.
They can't let this one slip away. mousesports, perhaps just a little bit of fear. Not for Woxi though. Takes the fight. And we keep things level. 20 to... So Woxi's going to be responsible for the smoke grenade. His teammates are going to probably get themselves out initially. Still Liquid rather passive, just a 2-2 split so far with twists on the flank from the top of middle. It could actually cause a problem. Out through mid, and Rops just beheads Nitro. Twists onto Rops in return, though, from behind. He said he could do a lot.
No,
and now he's pushed from long. Stewie's missed a shot, but makes good for it. Chris J gone. Carrigan's into the site. Where's the bomb? Woxi's late to it. All 3 CTs will be outside. What have they got? Just a Molotov and a flash. It's going to have to be Carrigan's bullets, and already Naf caught out. They're pushing in. And Elige does manage to find the head of Carrigan. It was Stewie 2K onto Woxi. And Team Liquid.
Shotguns, MP9s, double overtime. Could turn into triple very quickly.
I can't believe there's a Zeus on Stewie at this ridiculous moment in the game. Unlikely to be a part of this one instead. Perhaps a bit of a quicker take from mousesports.
Everything comes down to this. mousesports can't give this round up. Naf like to defend. He's been solid on A towards this Goose position. Nitro to help him out with good grenade. Lots of damage done. MP9 though. Nitro's burning to a crisp. Can he get it done with the MP9? Gets the first frag. Not quite. It's mousesports who have a 5-on-3 lead. There's just no weaponry. And Twist will be fighting back. The auto shotgun it delivers. No way.
He's upgraded. Gets himself the AK. Carrigan towards CT. But Twists, he can kind of deal with that. There won't be a line of sight from the 2 on the site. And Carrigan's back is turned. Now looking to do more damage from behind. Stewie strikes.
Here we go.
Oh, it's up to Chris J. They've done it! Against the odds, Team Liquid in 2.